It's time for the major news on The Bridge 99 FM.
The headlines: public sector maternity-paternity leave to be adjusted. Jamaican extradited to United States for lottery scamming. Ferry police station closed for renovation. In regional news, Barbados investigating first case of monkeypox. And in international news, Heathrow Airport calls for halt on ticket sales. And in sports, Stephen Gardner withdraws from Eugene World Championships. And Nigel Amos tests positive for banned substance. Bridge Nation, I'm Lafayne Wigan. And now the details. We begin with local news. Public sector workers will soon benefit from changes to maternity leave as well as the introduction of paternity leave arrangements. The changes will also include benefits for adoptive parents. Minister of Finance and the Public Service Dr. Nigel Clark told a press conference on Tuesday that the government intends to increase maternity leave from 40 days to 3 calendar months. Paternity leave will also be introduced for the first time. Mr. Clark said the cost of the new leave entitlements and the effective dates for the changes will be made public at a later date. He explained that the decision came out of the compensation restructure exercise, noting that the discussions on the details of the compensation restructure with public sector unions and bargaining groups are going well. The discussion on the introduction of the Paternity Leave Act started at least 4 years ago. A Jamaican man accused of fleecing elderly United States citizens in a lottery scam has been extradited to the United States. 40-year-old Damone Oakley of Point District in St. James is charged on a 16-count indictment with mail and wire fraud. It is alleged that victims throughout the United States received mailings, text messages, or phone calls in which they were falsely told that they had won millions and luxury vehicles in sweepstakes. The victims were instructed to first pay taxes and fees in order to claim their winnings. They were allegedly directed to send money directly to Mr. Oakley as well as to individuals in the United States who served as intermediaries and transmitted the money to the Jamaican. In addition to sending cash or wire transfers, the indictment alleges that victims were directed to purchase electronics, jewelry, and clothing, and to then have the purchased items shipped to mail forwarding services in Florida. The JCF says residents of the Ferry community and its environs should contact the Duhaney Park Police or the Central Village Police Stations for assistance. Renovations will be done on the roof, offices, restrooms, and an overall facelift will be done to the building. The Ferry Police Station has responsibility for conducting patrol and traffic enforcement activities along the East-West Highway and the North-South Highway, as well as the Caymanas Special Economic Zone to Maumee Bay in St. Anne. Last December, the Toll Authority of Jamaica donated $10 million to assist in renovating the Ferry Police Station's interior and external structures. And in regional news, health officials in Barbados are investigating what could be the country's first case of monkeypox. Chief Medical Officer CMO Dr. Kenneth George on Tuesday disclosed that the country is investigating a suspected case of the disease. Dr. George said samples were taken and tests are being conducted. The patient, a male who was tested on Tuesday, has no travel history and has been placed in isolation. Meanwhile, authorities are undertaking a full review of the public health procedures as they express concern over the spread of monkeypox in the country's stores and markets. Dr. George contended that while it was not possible to prevent diseases from coming through the island's ports of entry, measures could be adopted to reduce the risks and lower the level of imported illnesses. And in international news, London Heathrow, one of the world's busiest airports, has made the extraordinary move of asking airlines to stop selling tickets for outbound travel this summer. The airport will be limiting passenger traffic to just 100,000 departures per day until September 11. CEO John Holland Kay announced departing passenger numbers have regularly exceeded 100,000 a day. This, he said, has resulted in below standard service, putting staff and passengers at risk. He said daily departing seats over the summer will average 104,000, giving a daily excess of 4,000 seats. On average, only about 1,500 of these 4,000 daily seats have currently been sold to passengers. It's now time for sports and entertainment news with Vaughn.
Hey Bridge Nation, I am Vaughn Thorpe with your Sports 360. Reigning world and Olympic 400 meters champion Stephen Gardner has announced that he will not defend his title at the Eugene 2022 World Athletics Championships due to an inflamed tendon. The Bahamas international was expected to duel with American Michael Norman, who has clocked the world's fastest time in the event this year at 43.56 seconds. Gardner is currently ranked 5th in the world with 44.21 seconds. Gardner won the 2019 World 400-meter title in Doha, Qatar in a personal best of 43.48 seconds and captured gold at the Tokyo Summer Games last year in 43.85, matching the world-leading time. Meanwhile, Botswana's 2012 Olympic 800 meters silver medalist Nigel Amos has been suspended by the Athletics Integrity Unit AIU after testing positive for a banned substance. The 28-year-old was in the United States preparing for the World Athletics Championships, which is scheduled to begin in Eugene, Oregon this Friday, July 15. However, the 2014 Commonwealth Games gold medalist failed an out-of-competition test taken last month in which his sample contained a substance called GW1516, which can reportedly boost endurance. And that's it for Sports 360. Back to you, Lefane.
Thanks, Vaughn. And that was the Bridge 99 FM and Ari Jam Radio News Package News 360, the facts you need. Catch us at 5 p.m. for another News 360. You can also download the Bridge 99 FM app in the Google Play Store and the Apple Store for all the latest happenings on the bridge. I'm Lefane Wigan. Have a great day.
And those are the stories making it in Bridge 99 FM's a major news package right here on the Bridge 99 FM.